Sometimes plans change. We just have to be flexible. Such is life, right? Hey y'all. So today is not going quite as planned. I'd actually planned to go to a nearby town. There's a couple places that I wanted to take y'all. One of the places was closed today. It's Monday when I'm filming this, and they are closed on Mondays. I'm glad I checked. We're gonna go. It'll just, we'll save that for a different day. And then, phone's going off over here. And then, y'all, Easton's still just not feeling real great. I mentioned that in a video, probably a couple videos back for y'all. It's like he's not felt well, and then he'll start to feel better, and then it kind of just keeps cycling back around. And I try to not just jump at going to the doctor, but I know when we need to just go ahead and go. So we're gonna go ahead and go figure this out. He seems to be feeling pretty good this morning. I don't know. We're gonna go see if we can get this figured out. He ran in the store to get us a drink. Depending on how it goes at the doctor, we'll see where else we end up today. Sometimes plans change. We just have to be flexible. Such is life, right? It rained and stormed pretty hard last night. We had some chickens that were out this morning, I noticed, so I got to figure out how they got out and if the wind lifted the run up. And we got it secured pretty good, but I got to check on that when we get home. And it was still raining when we woke up too. I thought I was going to have to bring all the kiddos and get them out in the rain, in and out of the car, in and out of the building. But my mother-in-law was so kind, and she was where she could come and stay with the little ones. I don't like taking them all to the doctor and getting them in and out. Sometimes I feel like you leave with something worse than what you went with. It's just that time of year. Everybody's sick. And then, again, I was worried about the rain, which it has slowed up for now.
Oh, yeah, use your buddy.
Oh. It's significantly warmer today, isn't it? It's like 65, which isn't unusual for Alabama this time of year, but it's been colder the last couple of weeks, like in the 20s. These trees are pretty. Finished up at the doctor. That went well. Pretty sure he's got a virus, but also probably some sinus stuff going on. So we got a plan. Hopefully he'll take care of that. Kids have a great pediatrician. We love her. She's always been so helpful. And now we're at Taco Bell. Hang on, I need to order. That one's mine.
Yeah, it broke.
It's okay.
This is mine. That's all of.
Yeah, those are for the little boys. We'll take those home to them.
This is mine.
And there's a couple of tacos for Huddy too.
This is mine.
Yep. Cheers.
There we go.
Do any of y'all remember when I was pregnant with Wyatt? This was like my #1 craving was Crunch Wraps from Taco Bell. And I've had them since then. It was just funny when I started to get this out. That's what I thought of, was sitting here, because I'd go through the drive-thru and I'd come over here and sit and get crunch wraps. When I was pregnant with Wyatt, it was like my top craving. I'm gonna walk out here and see if I can figure out where these chickens are getting out. I don't know. I was looking for my zip ties and they're not where they're supposed to be. Either didn't practice what I preach. I didn't put them back where they belong when I got done with them. I mean, how many times do I say that to other people in my house? How many times do I tell my kids, get something out, put it back, or you'll be looking for it? Either that, or I used all of them the last time that I fixed a spot out here, or maybe they're out here in the feed shed, because sometimes I'll put them out here. That way if I notice something while I'm out here, I can just grab some. There's usually some in 2 spots. I may be out though. Yeah, they're not out here either. I might have used all of them last time. Let's just evaluate the situation and we'll go from there. And we're out of chicken feed. Oh my goodness. The kids have been feeding the chickens the last few days and didn't tell me that we were about out of feed. So there's that too. I have to run. Guess I'll go to the co-op, get some feed. We can do that. That can be our small town adventure for the day, as if the doctor's office wasn't enough. We go to the co-op in Holly Pond, get some chicken feed. Where are y'all getting out at? Well, here's our problem. The zip ties that was holding this chicken wire on the door snapped in a couple of places actually. So I'm either gonna have to get some string and tie that back, or go get some zip ties. But I did find where the issue is. I probably got mud all over my back, because when I was looking at that, the chickens that are out were jumping up on my back trying to see what I was doing. They were like right up on top of me. So I probably have mud all over the back of my shirt. But I'm just gonna wear it to the co-op, because if I change, it'll just happen when I get back. So let's fix it. I can get cleaned up. My friends, y'all just following me around. Sometimes when I mention Coleman, people are like, oh, that's not a small town. And it is, y'all. In comparison, it is. But you get to the little towns that are like on the outskirts of downtown Coleman. Coleman is where we go when a lot of times we're going to the grocery store, going to buy clothes or run errands. A lot of times that happens in Coleman. But these little towns on the outskirts where most people from Coleman live, true small town. Holly Pond is for sure small town. And coming to this farmers co-op, y'all, I love it. I do. It's like, it's a treat, because these are people who live right here in our community. They're very knowledgeable. A lot of times there's people just sitting in there talking, and if you got a question, they'll answer your questions. They help some of the bigger farmers around here in their pastures and with their crops, and then, you know, people who just have a few animals and like a family garden. Like they help everybody. We come in here for shovels and hose and seeds and fertilizers and chicken feed and compost and just, I mean, you name it. And if you got questions, they're happy to help. Good prices, just good people. I love coming to this little co-op here in Holly Pond. There's some scattered out in different communities. Find somewhere like this local to you, and I bet you'll enjoy going as well. You know, whatever it is you need, shavings, pot and soil, plants, seeds, equipment, a question answered, they're there to help. This place here is real special. here's an example of why I love shopping with places like this. The last time I was here, one of the things that I had gotten, when I got home, I was like, I just ain't right about this. And I told them about it today, and they gave me a bag for free. They were like, yeah, we had some that came in that was messed up, and they made it right by giving me a bag today to replace it. So very thankful for that. All right, let's head home and get these chickens fed and this run patched up. Come on, Goose. He's a goose. Where's he at? He came running. They're like, oh, she's back with food. Had y'all set up so you could see me putting the feed in the shed, and either a chicken or the wind knocked you over. I've been saying that I need to get a new tripod. I need to get a new tripod. This one does not want to stand up very well. I'm bringing y'all some in just a second. Oh, you can tell it's winter time in this greenhouse. It needs to be cleaned up. I can have it ready before spring. I thought I had some scissors out here. Got the string, but I gotta go find some scissors now. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, girl, I know I saw you use those scissors in your kitchen. Yeah, I was. When I asked the kids to bring me some scissors, this is what they brought me. So these are gonna be dedicated to outside scissors now. I thought I had some out here, and I don't know where they've gone to, so these are gonna become the outside scissors now. I think I'm also gonna grab some hay and put in here. Put some inside the coop because they've kicked most of that out. I want them to be good and warm at night. And maybe spread a little bit in the run. Where we moved these to, it drains really well. All things considering, it's not really that muddy. I mean, it rained hard and for a long time yesterday and then last night. But the front parts right here are a little muddy. So I might put some hay down in here. I don't know. I'm gonna take my finger. Probably. Oh, you're not. You're not. Honey bun. Chicken poop and mud. It's alright. We'll get cleaned up. One of our spring projects. Oh, and I got a hair on my face. Of course I would. The list of spring projects is already growing, and replacing the chicken wire on the runs is probably going to be one of those things on the list. May even do hardware cloth around the bottom, but we gotta see. But that's on our already growing list of spring projects. I'm hoping this doesn't have ants in it. I was right. I guessed right. It has ants in it. So, change of plans. I'm not going to take the hay out there right now. It's fine. It's not that muddy, and there is still hay in the coops. I just wanted to put some more. And the chickens will love eating these ants. I'm not in the mood with dealing with the ants right now. I'm just not. If they were like super desperately needing it, I'd suck it up and I'd do it right now. But it's fine. Forgot to close the feed shed. I better go do that, or I'll have all kinds of wild critters wanting to get in there and eat the feed. We saw a massive possum in the yard last night. Clean up after yourself, Tiffany. I'm gonna go get myself cleaned up, get a shower, change clothes, do all those things. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It was not what I had planned, but that's just how things go sometimes. And I'm thankful that we got the things taken care of that we needed to today, and that you got to come along with me. Pretty nails and dirty hands. That's what Southern girls are made of. This was my day in small town Alabama. Thank you for being a part of it. Don't forget, there is a playlist. It's going to be linked down in the description box. And as I go through the 12 days of small town Alabama, I will be sure to put those videos in that playlist so that you can go see them and find them. I'd love for you to check out some of our other videos if you're not already subscribed. See what we're all about. Maybe you want to stick around, hang out with us, be part of our YouTube family. And if you're already one of us, you know what I'm going to say. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.